All right, we are live for episode 56, SWA, coming your way here shortly. And joined by Ralph here tonight. We've got 7 interesting matches coming up, a couple of Ultimate Submission tournament matches, and a lot of Rumble positioning on the line. Ralph, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for having me as usual.
We've got really enjoying the new format for Rumble ordering. As we saw last week, how much can change in just a week's time. Really, could have been potentially huge movement last week. Aimo Talipaju won our main event, defended his 28th slot in the Rumble against Rock Flag and Eagle and Funkenstein, who are slotted in at 10 and 13. And Funkenstein not able to come away with a win in that one. Now he's in a even worse position. He's defending in our opener tonight against Dr. Morbius, the former Mr. Pay-Per-View himself that would love to get a spot in the Rumble. Season 1 was one of the longer entrance to the Rumble. If he can take down Funkenstein tonight, he can get a chance to get into the Rumble in Funkenstein's number 13 slot. Big opportunity for him, and nothing really to gain but everything to lose here tonight for Funkenstein.
Yeah, absolutely. Funkenstein going into that three-way with Aimo Talipaju. Maybe not so many people expected Talipaju to come away holding that number 28 spot still, but certainly maybe people favorited towards Funkenstein, who has been on quite a bit of a hot streak in the recent SWA action that he's been featured in. But tonight, holding down the fort against his 13th spot, he might be out of the Rumble completely with only a couple night or weekly shows left to get back into it. We see him coming down.
And he's bringing some backup here tonight.
Yeah, look at maybe trying to tilt the tides in his favor here, coming down to the ring with the Brothers of Funk here.
Got Gonzo McFunk and Kehoe following him down to the ring tonight as he prepares to face off against Dr. Morbius. Funkenstein has had a couple of shots at the Ascent Championship, came up short against the Iranian juggernaut Tsar. That was what was on the line in that main event last week. We're still looking forward to Aimo Talipaju. His first championship opportunity in the SWA will come as a result of that match. He's got a tough matchup, though, with Tsar. Tsar been running through his opponents ever since claiming that Ascent title and looks dangerous. We'll see that matchup with Aimo coming up in perhaps the next couple of weeks, or if nothing else at Right to Fight. Big pay-per-view coming up in a few weeks' time. This match underway, though, and it's a snap suplex from Funkenstein on Morbius to kick things off.
It looks like it's all Funkenstein right now. A nice little reversal from Dr. Morbius. Then we kind of touched on Morbius's Mr. Pay-Per-View mentality. Certainly known for his big kind of corkscrew forearm from Funkenstein. But certainly Dr. Morbius's longevity in some of these matches might be unmatched, or maybe only matched by Diego Mercer. Not even a 1 count.
Going for an early pin, but nowhere close there now. Nice slam on Morbius, kipped back up to his feet in a hurry. Funkenstein showing off some of the athleticism there, but Morbius with a nice reversal gets back to his feet, and now slamming the back of the head of Funkenstein into the mat.
It'll be interesting to see.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. No, it'll be interesting to see how Morbius handles this match with the potential for shenanigans by the Brothers of Funk there.
Yeah, unclear, if they're just here for moral support or if they're going to find ways to get involved. That's always the concern. Oh, Morbius getting out of the way of the big bop.
Oh, wow.
And smashes him down there with the leg drop running off the ropes. Now taking him up and taking him down with a pile driver.
Pile driver. I don't know if you saw, it looks like Gonzo McFunk got up onto the apron and had a little bit of words with the ref there.
Oh, but the shoulders up. It wasn't enough to distract him from the pin, but Funkenstein finds a way to stay in this one after taking that devastating attack to the head and neck. The tombstone pile driver from Dr. Morbius. What a turn of events there, getting out of the way of the bop. And delivering that pile driver. Corkscrew forearm, though, from Funkenstein, trying to get some momentum back in his corner.
The momentum he needs here, Dr. Morbius, that big pile driver. Oh, misses the big bop again.
Comes up short. Big elbow drop missed from Morbius.
Yeah, cannonball into the deep end, but Funkenstein out of the way. Big arm drag right off the chin.
Down goes Morbius, and that could be... No, he kicks out at 2.
Kicks out at 2. Funkenstein not too happy about that.
And the blockbuster slamming the head of Morbius down, but he finds a way back to his feet here. Nice reversal from the Doctor. Repositioning here. Funkenstein going for the cover. And up on the ropes. Trying to get some additional leverage. Funkenstein not having it at all. Ducks underneath and catches a clothesline from Morbius.
Couple big boots from Dr. Morbius as Funkenstein's had enough. He rolls to the outside.
Good chance to take a moment to recover, but Morbius is following him out there here. Knows what's at stake, knows what's on the line. He's going right after his target. Funkenstein. Oh, no!
Oh, my.
The forearm once more, and Morbius just slams him down into the steel steps instead. Count is at 5. Funkenstein trying to get back to his feet.
No assistance from his allies either. Nobody going over to help pick him up. It looks like he's up in time, though.
Ducks underneath the bottom rope at 7. Funkenstein stays alive in this. A count out would end it. Running bulldog off the ropes, though, on Morbius, who is using that to his advantage somehow, some way back to his feet. Back and forth we go.
Oh, big overhead punch from Funkenstein. A couple of them. 3, 4, 5. Just throwing hands.
Throwing that right. Staggers Morbius down to the ground, now taking him up onto the shoulders. And he's going for a ride here. The funky UFO. And dumped down unceremoniously here, center of the ring. Picks him back up, and the right hand once more. Taking a trip right back to the face of Morbius, down center of the ring, going for the count. Leg is hooked, 1, 2, and kicked out at 2.
There's Morbius's longevity showing up once again, but Funkenstein's not done.
Setting him up once
Morbius.
more. Whisper in the wind. Down goes Morbius.
This has to be it.
After the near fall, hitting him there. 1, 2, no! How did Morbius get out? Shoulders up. Funkenstein throwing everything at him here.
Uh-oh. Really, everything being thrown. Band is being tuned.
Oh. Morbius lights out here. Funkenstein to retain his position in the Rumble. 1, 2, 3. He finally gets it done.
The trio of finishers. Dr. Morbius looked to keep wrestling, but it was not to be.
Took everything he had in the bag of tricks, but he finally puts away Morbius. He retains his 13 slot in the Rumble. And for now, keeps Dr. Morbius out of Right to Fight, out of the Rumble. The Doctor not going to be too pleased with the result of this one. Funkenstein with a hard-fought win.
sure Funkenstein pleased to stay in the Rumble 13th. You know, that's kind of right in the middle. That's not the worst positioning to be at. I'm sure in the weeks to come he's going to be looking to move up, if not 1 or 2 positions, but a handful of positions, move into that 25 to 26 range for Funkenstein. I'm sure that's kind of that Goldilocks zone that everyone's kind of gunning for, but still in the Rumble at 13th, Funkenstein.
Nice way to kick us off here tonight. Hard-fought victory for Funkenstein over Dr. Morbius. Taking us to another singles match here with some Rumble stakes on the line. Matthew Stormwell currently slotted in at number 7, taking on the voice of Infinite Dimensions, who is scheduled to appear 14th in your Right to Fight Rumble. Now, Stormwell has started off his SWA career with a lot of potential, 2-0 already in singles matches, but he's been none too thrilled with the opponents he's been lined up against. He wanted a real challenge, and I think the SWA has given him one here tonight, taking on Void, who sits at 4-0 and 2 multi-man wins, undefeated in singles action so far in his 2 seasons with the SWA. Truly, someone's gonna get their first singles loss here tonight, and Stormwell, talking a big game, wanted one of the higher target. He's got one here tonight. We'll see if Void can keep his spot and pick up his 5th win.
Yes, certainly. Of the Season 3 rookies, Void might only be second to Czar in destructive potential. We've seen a lot of high octane explosive offense from Void that not too many in the SWA have been able to handle. You mentioned 4-0, 2 multi-man wins. That's quite the resume for a Season 3 rookie. And Stormwell here, you mentioned, said, hey, I want some tougher fights. I've been getting these chumps. Well, certainly this will be a tougher one for him. Someone will go home defeated. 2-0 for Stormwell, 4-0 for Void.
And a lesser workload so far, just 6 combined singles matches between the 2 competitors here, but the only 2 competitors in the SWA who currently hold an undefeated record. 2-0 for Stormwell, 4-0 for Void, as mentioned. And Void's 4th win, he's in familiar territory here. Last matched up against a 3-0 Zane Ryder, and dispelled of the lunatic Zane. Void has already making a name for himself as ending undefeated streaks here. Could make it 2 in a row, handing Stormwell his first loss here in the SWA. If he picks up a win tonight, it would be Void's 5th and his 2nd win of Season 4. Stormwell seeking his 3rd, a Season 4 rookie. On a good start, can he pick up a win against a higher-seeded opponent here? Void comes to us 6th in the power rankings to Stormwell's 14th, which is almost a perfect inversion of their current spot in the Rumble. Stormwell has the most to gain tonight with a win, could move from 7 to 14 at the Right to Fight Rumble in a few weeks' time.
We are underway, and it looks like Stormwell trying to get things off to a good start. Nice little reverser, catches that big boot, big arm drag.
He's unable to take down Void initially. The arm drag gets him off his feet, but Void's back up quickly. Now Stormwell, of course, accompanied by former SWA wrestler Bobby Plaster, serving as manager now since his retirement from in-ring action, as these 2 trade a couple chops here in the ring. Don't be surprised if Bobby Plaster finds a way to get himself involved in this one.
Yeah, we all know the ego on Bobby Plaster. And we've seen that move a couple times. Stormwell taking some pointers from Bobby Plaster, his manager.
Dropping down here, side headlock, and showing off the core strength as well. The Star Shooter playing to the crowd already. right now in a good position. May have wasted some of it, though. Nice drop kick takes Void off his feet. The size advantage certainly to the Void here. The 7-footer towering over Stormwell. But so far, Matthew has held his own. We'll see what Void's got now as he takes Stormwell out to the apron, but Matthew back inside in a hurry and back on the offensive. Boot to the gut. Big uppercut takes Void off of his feet.
Yeah, levels Void with that uppercut. Big elbow, too. Stormwell feeling himself a little bit.
After that kip up as well, right back to his feet. Staying on the offensive, sends Void over to the middle rope. Going around. Connects clean there. With the Tiger Feint kick, now he's going up top. The Star Shooter from the top rope.
Oh, wow.
Big splash from Stormwell.
Not even going for the pin. Doesn't think he's done enough.
Looking for more now, repositioning Void. Takes him up against the ropes, sending him to the outside. And what is Stormwell thinking? He's running the ropes here and going up over the top.
Oh, wow.
To the outside. What a senton. All the offense being delivered to Void right now, but can he capitalize? Rolling him over after sending him inside the ring. Time wasted. Ref slow to the count. 1, 2, and 3. The Star Shooter. Stormwell makes quick work of Void, and he was not kidding. He backed up his own words here tonight. A tougher challenge, and he made it look easy.
Yeah, big words for Stormwell, but he backs it up with a big performance, knocking off 4-0 Void. Now 4-1. Dominant performance for Stormwell. Void had nothing for him.
No plaster needed as well here. The Star Shooter takes his shot at Void and connects, picking up his 3rd win and handing Void his first ever singles loss in the SWA. And not only that, Matthew Stormwell has moved from number 7 to 14 in the Right to Fight Rumble, sending Void on a free fall down to the opening 10. Big win for Stormwell here tonight. Our 3rd match of the night, a familiar face here. SWA World Champion. The Lion King Nathan Bogard, who went 1-on-2 essentially last week, taking down LTT in a tag match with his partner Raj Rajwana. Bogard never tagged out in that one and secured the win. Tonight, the world champ is seeing what he can do in the Ultimate Submission Tournament. Big time opportunity for him to claim the title as the Ultimate Submission Artist here in the SWA, as well as already being the world champ. Tonight, his first round matchup is against Alabama Tim. Tim Bob, who's put down a couple of opponents with that sleeper hold, including a win over the Tempest in his last time out.
Yeah, certainly, you know, that Alabama Tim's sleeper hold, certainly his most dangerous offensive submission move, perhaps. We haven't seen a lot more out of him, and maybe not necessarily known for his submission stylings. But that sleeper hold certainly is dangerous, but his opponent tonight, SWA World Champion, maybe one of the best to do it in the SWA when it comes to submission, or at least power submission stylings. Tim Bob's got his work cut out for him tonight to lock in that sleeper hold.
Yeah, for Bogard, long talked as perhaps the power submission expert here in the SWA, had a hell of a bout in a submission Ironman match against DDT that fought to a draw way back a couple of seasons ago, and has long been considered the power submission master here in the SWA, but a chance to prove it in the tournament. And not only that, perhaps the challenger to the throne, if you will, Bastion Black, picking up a win in his round 1 matchup last week against Tomio Yamaguchi. And gotta say, SWA fans, if Bogard can survive, the opportunity to potentially have a Bastion Black Nathan Bogard ultimate submission match to truly see who is the power submission master would be a hell of a match between those two. Bogard's got to get through Tim Bob though first, and the technical submission styling of Alabama Tim could go counter to Bogard's power game here. Can he put the world champ to sleep and get what I would consider a first round upset for Tim Bob? Could be in the cards here tonight.
Yeah, undeniably an upset on a Tim Bob victory. World champ versus Alabama Tim, as looks like we're going straight to work. Nice reversal from Tim Bob. Had his arm locked up, twisted around. Now he's got Bogard on the mat. That's pretty quick for the world champ.
Nice reversal there, gets him back to his feet. But yeah, Tim Bob with a nice counter early and back and forth. Tim Bob perhaps doing some research here on Bogard, who has been on a tear over his last couple of seasons, claiming the world title in his first chance. Also has picked up a handful nearly of wins with Raj Rajwana in the tag division. But Tim Bob and everyone in this tournament really dangerous. Oh, what a running DDT though from Bogard.
Just absolutely tossed Tim Bob with that DDT. He went flying afterwards.
Everyone in this tournament selected due to the dangerous submission offense they can employ. So Tim Bob not one to be taken lightly here, even though Bogard is the world champ. Now applying some pressure here, wrenching on the neck and trying to sit down here on the lower back, but Tim Bob slips the hold.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and Bogard shoots the legs, and he's center of the ring. He steps over and puts Tim Bob into the lion's den. Dangerous predicament here. Center of the ring. He's trying to seat it in deeper and can't. Tim Bob with a nice reversal gets out of the hold.
Absolutely. He's setting up for a hold of his own. Nice little neck breaker almost. Not swinging, and he's got the eyes. Rakes the face. Oh, wow.
Nice suplex there, too high on the back and neck of Nathan Bogard. Could be setting him up for that sleeper hold. Big double axe handle. Bogard to his feet, but he's taken down again. And Tim Bob with a lot of fire right now. Leaping clothesline. Into the corner goes Bogard, catches a knee there. Tim Bob, the house of fire right now, trying to get some momentum going his way and keep it that way against the world champ.
Yeah, the Crimson Tide keeps on rolling here. Alabama Tim.
Oh, and taking him up for the Alabama Slam.
Oh, wow. Tim Bob is on a roll, working the legs now of the world champ. Bogard's going to have to get something going here.
Strong right.
And he's got that sleeper hold.
He's got it locked in. Bogard fighting against it. Drops down with the jawbreaker. Beautiful reversal. So far, both men have gotten out of dangerous submission attempts, with Bogard trying to step over once more. Close to the ropes.
Pretty close to the ropes here.
And Tim Bob able to break the hold. He's out of the lion's den once more.
Big soccer ball kick to the lower back of Nathan Bogard. Tim Bob sizing him up here. Work the legs a little bit more. Oh, what's this?
Setting him up here, taking him up and stretching him out. Bogard slips out.
Catches the punch. Tim Bob, another nice reversal, but walks into a kneeling DDT.
And now Bogard once again focusing here on the lower back, wrenching on the neck, applying pressure to the lower back once more. A focused assault here, but Tim Bob still able to keep fighting and escape the clutches there of the world champ. Taking up Bogard And it's, thought he was going Alabama slam. No, he dumps him over the top, and Bogard caught some of the rope on the way down.
Yeah, fakes him out maybe. Going in back for this.
Once more up. The bow and arrow situation, and Bogard has quit. Bogard tapped. The ref signaling for the bell. Tim Bob is advancing in the Ultimate Submission Tournament.
World champ, widely touted as one of the best submission artists in the SWA, taps out to Tim Bob, known for his sleeper hold, but got the job done with that bow and arrow submission hold looking thing. A couple of Lions Tamers we saw get locked in, but Tim Bob out of that one in a hurry.
Big win for Alabama Tim, and perhaps the toll finally adding up on Nathan Bogard. Big world championship win a couple of weeks back, tag team win all by himself last week, and he falls here tonight to Tim Bob in round 1 of the Ultimate Submission Tournament. Will not be advancing. Tim Bob, however, on to round 2.
Certainly, though, this might put into question his claim as the ultimate power submission expert. Bastion Black still in the tournament. What of a turn of events for the champ.
You could argue that the door is open now for Black to claim victory to this tournament. Both men early favorites, but you can see how dangerous every competitor in this tournament is. Just like that, things can change in an instant. Tim Bob picks up his 3rd singles win and hands Bogard his first loss of season 4. Big win for Tim Bob here in round 1 of the Ultimate Submission Tournament.
Coming up next, we've got tag action here. Barefoot Buddies versus Dirty D's. Looks like Buddies are coming out first. New trunks for Songgrass. Sporting a new look.
Adding the white in there on the trunks indeed. The Buddies have a tough matchup here tonight. What some might consider a tune-up match for Dirty Deeds. Tomio Yamaguchi secured a tag title opportunity in the tag chamber at Countdown. We know that's on the way. He and Garrison Gray will be taking on Black Star, the current tag champs. The Buddies were not able to get it done against Black Star at Countdown, but they'd like to prove that they're on that level still here tonight against Dirty Deeds, the number 1 contenders for the tag titles. It would be good for the Buddies if they want to prove their worth in the tag division to get back in the win column, especially against the number 1 contenders here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is a pretty storied rivalry between these teams. These teams have seen a lot of each other over the seasons in the SWA. I believe Dirty Deeds holding the win-loss record in this matchup. But with a shift in the roster here, I think this might be the first time the Barefoot Buddies have seen Dirty Deeds since the departure of DDT. And the Barefoot Buddies have been known to struggle with the submission game. So the penultimate SWA submission expert, DDT, not being on the team might bode well for the Buddies tonight.
May open the door a little bit. Tomio Yamaguchi, dangerous with that ankle lock, but unable to come up with a submission victory last week against Bastion Black, falling to the man who holds the tag titles that Dirty Deeds longs to get back. Yamaguchi, of course, a former world champion and tag champion. Sangres, also a former world champion of the Buddies, former tag champs as well. So a meeting of former champs all around, and a group of men who would certainly love to have a shot to reclaim gold once more. Dirty Deeds has that opportunity and will be looking to bring everything they've got against Black Star. When that opportunity comes and it's ready to go, tonight, though, a chance to prepare themselves with a tough opponent, former champs in their own right, and really one of the most resilient teams in the tag division, particularly Eddie Vortex, who has had some of the best showings, even in losses, here in the SWA tag division.
Yeah, it can't be stated enough the kind of impact that Eddie Vortex has had in the recent Barefoot Buddies matches. Certainly the one that comes to mind is the absolute battle that Eddie faced when they were fighting Black Star and Casey Star. But Yamaguchi says, gonna go quick. A nice little kip up into a Hurricane Rana, though. Some technical wrestling to start this match.
Vortex caught that knee, but then with a nice counter, but now Yamaguchi back in control. Only for a moment, though. The back and forth already beginning here in this matchup. Yamaguchi now with the Irish whip of Vortex into the corner. Able to get out of it in a hurry, and we're going back and forth even with the Irish whip here. Going back to the other corner, Vortex hopping back in and delivering that uppercut.
Absolutely. This is going to be a show of, veteran tag teams. They're really going to try to cut this ring in half, really make sure it's difficult for each opponent to tag in. It looks like Yamaguchi and Eddie have been reading the notes. They're just trying to get anyone or any opponent into their own corner. And that's all we've been seeing so far, as Eddie fights out of a hold by Yamaguchi. Oh. Big super kick, kind of out of nowhere.
Absolutely.
Huge kick.
Levels Yamaguchi with it as well.
Great reaching in for that tag. Yamaguchi gets a nice knee lift there.
Tomio back to his feet in a relative hurry after that kick that you could hear from the upper deck. Tag made now. Gray is in, delivering the double axe handle to the held arm. Looking for the suplex, and Vortex flips over, lands on his feet. Beautiful reversal.
Yeah, absolutely. Gets out of the suplex. Gonna tag in Sangres here. Go for the blockbuster and a big back kick. Sangres, the active man, versus Gorgeous Garrison Gray. Maybe not the storied rivalry between Sangres and Warren Windham, but definitely these two are no strangers to each other in the ring.
Trying to drive the foot there. Gray catches it and gets back to his feet, taking down Sangres just to get him back up. And then slam him down on the knee, retains the hold, and drops him down again twice, the lower back over the right knee of Triple G, but he's catching a jawbreaker there as Sangres back to his feet, delivering a nice drop kick.
Nice drop kick, looking to work the arms here on a downed Gray. Stomps that chicken wing, and he's got Gray up, but Gray reverses, big back, forearm, back of the head, and he's going to bring Sangres to his team's corner. Dirty Deeds in control. Nice little drop kick from Sangres, though, getting out of a dangerous situation. Kneeling DDT.
Gray now maybe thinking tag there. Sangres back to his feet quick enough to put an end to that, and delivering the shoulder to Gray in the corner once more. This time the kick connects. It's going up and over, dropping the leg on the back of the head of Triple G. Looking for
immediately
a cover
for the
now.
pin.
Just the one. Gray kicks out easily. Yamaguchi knew there was no danger at all in that pinfall attempt.
Yamaguchi didn't even come into the ring.
Could be danger here, though. Crimson knee from Sangres in the corner. Repositioning Triple G here. Going for the cover after connecting with the Crimson knee. Vortex is in to defend. Yamaguchi's there in time. Interrupts that pinfall. Sangres gives him a drop kick for his trouble.
Looks like he might have got a little bit of Eddie Vortex with that drop kick too. A little backflip.
Standing shooting star now delivering a series of kicks. All right. Above the ribs there. Gray now staggering back to his feet. Trying to get back in this one. He's rolled over. Hip toss. Crimson knee one more time.
Yeah, Yamaguchi nowhere to be seen. Center of the ring. This could be it for Dirty Deeds.
Back-to-back Crimson knee. Kicked out at 2 by Triple G. Thought this one was over. Gray showing the resiliency. A man who has won 19 matches. Over. Sangres here. Looking for the single crab action.
Some hot SLA single leg action, and that's it.
Gets it done with the submission against Triple G.
Upset City tonight.
Single leg action from Sangres on Gracious Garrison Gray. And taking down the tag contenders here tonight and making relatively quick work of them. I'm not sure I've ever seen a submission victory from Sangres either.
Yeah, certainly it doesn't help that he hit a couple Crimson knees. Or I guess it doesn't hurt he hit a couple Crimson knees, but certainly a single leg Boston Crab defeats Gorgeous Garrison Gray, center of the ring.
Big win here tonight and a big showing from the former world champ Sangres. Not relying so much on Eddie Vortex here tonight. The Barefoot Buddies really a well-oiled machine right now, despite their loss against Black Star. Showed a lot of promise in that one and back it up here tonight, taking down Dirty Deeds, who are the #1 contenders for the tag title.
It's certainly a tune-up match. Might be more apt to say it wasn't so much a tune-up match at all. Dirty Deeds taking an L in their lead-up match to their World Tag Championship bout. Things to think about for Dirty Deeds.
Big win for the Buddies here at our midway point. We've got 3 more matches coming your way, including the second of our 2 Ultimate Submission matches. Now, I don't know if we're going to top the upset that we saw earlier with Tim Bob taking down the world champ, the Lion King Nathan Bogard, but in this one we've got Slate Stone taking on Yasuke Bozeman. Now, Stone's partner, Onyx Stone, was the tournament winner last year in the Bragging Rights tournament. You know that Slate would like to match that with a tournament win this season here in the Ultimate Submission Tournament. Bozeman always right there on the fringes of contending, always putting on a good show and in contention for a win. Now, I'm told that Slate takes some offense to the what he calls Bozeman's usage of the grindstone, Slate's own finisher. Bozeman would perhaps argue that it's his own move, perhaps a little one-on-one here in this tournament match to determine the ultimate owner of that Dragon Cutter sleeper hold. We'll see tonight if that comes into play in this match between Slate and Bozeman.
And certainly, you know, Kevin Maverick might have something to say to the 2 of these as well, employing a similar move in his kit. But it's tough to argue between who's going to come out of this one on top. You know, Slate Stone, known as the submission expert for Unhinged. And Yasuke Bozeman, maybe not known for his distinct submission game, but definitely always puts on a good show, always is in contention. Has had numerous pretty good opportunities over the last few episodes, a couple of pay-per-views, definitely some more opportunities coming Yasuke Bozeman's way, just unfortunately not capitalizing on many of those opportunities, entering 28th in the Rumble after calling out most of the SWA on how he's not getting the action that he deserves. unceremoniously flipped out of the ring in the shortest SWA Rumble elimination. So certainly will need to do a little bit of backing up for his smack talk, and I suppose nowhere better to start than defend the use of his finisher from Slate Stone.
And Bozeman seeking his 10th singles victory here tonight. 9-10 in his SWA career so far. Sits 17th in the power rankings. Slate unranked in the singles rankings, as he is this will only be his second ever singles match, as he starts us off with a crossbody. We haven't seen Slate in singles action since his one victory in one appearance all the way back in season 1, but he's going for an early submission here against Bozeman.
He's got it locked in pretty early. Bozeman out of it in a hurry, though.
Slate staggers back and delivers a headbutt before Bozeman can get any offense in, now taking him up and unceremoniously dumping him in the center of the ring. Down to the mat we go. Nice job controlling the arm and doing some damage there to the left arm of Slate Stone. Nice technical offense from Yasuke Bozeman. Slate misses the crossbody this time around.
It just tossing that crossbody out. Nice little knee lift right onto the chin of Slate Stone. Drops him like a bag of rocks.
Ducks out of the way there, the kick. And Slate trying to tie him up here. Bozeman with a nice reversal. Clothesline into the corner. Now running the ropes and driving the right boot across the face of Slate Stone. Off the ropes we go, spinning. Clothesline does not connect, but Bozeman now focusing on the leg. Slamming him down, and then the dragon screw. Takedown now wrapping up the arm.
Ooh,
transitioning
armbar
here.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, and
he's got them both.
Arm and leg wrapped up. Slate out of it in a hurry, and no surprise. He's familiar with that one as well. The full Slate, part of his own arsenal.
Oh, he's got the kidney there.
The abdominal claw here. Bozeman, though, I don't know if he got out of it or Slate threw him out of it there.
Nice back and forth offense between these two now.
Off the rope and a little spear
Big
from Slate
spear.
Stone. Not one we've really seen out of his arsenal, but works for a takedown there. Bozeman avoids the grapple. What a kick from Yasuke.
Once again, right off the chin of Slate Stone. The head taking a lot of damage for the...
Slate into the corner, boot takes him out, and the leg drop over the top onto the apron from Bozeman. But Slate with a jawbreaker. Nice counter, gets him back to his feet. Hits with the crossbody again.
Getting a lot of work from that crossbody. Stuns him with that headbutt. Misses the kick as Slate goes in. He's got him up in the shoulders. Oh my goodness. That cannot feel good for Yasuke Bozeman. Double axe handle right to the middle of the back. And he's got the arm locked in.
Left arm here, arm bar. Bozeman getting to his feet, throwing the right and breaking the hold. Tough to hold on to an arm bar when you're being punched in the face. Bozeman with a great counter, quickly getting out of all these submission attempts from Slate Stone. He uses the ropes to dump him back in the ring here.
Again, another reversal from Yasuke. Big running drop kick. Levels Slate Stone.
Trying to get him to his feet, but Slate with a reversal. And third time the charm as well. The third connection there. Now Slate.
That armbar locked in again. He's got both.
Looking for the full Slate as well here. Bozeman seems to be near the ropes. Ref didn't seem to let him have it, but he breaks the hold anyway. Off the ropes, and again the spinning clothesline does not connect. Slate with the
cutter.
Stone cutter into the grindstone. He's got him here in the corner. And Bozeman's given up, tapped out there in the corner to the grindstone. Slade Stone uses it there to get the victory, and perhaps determining once and for all who truly owns the move. Slade Stone using it to dispatch of Yasuke Bozeman.
Yeah, the grindstone sleeper hold. Brutal stuff from Slade Stone, tapping out Yasuke Bozeman, maintaining ownership over the right to use that particular finisher. Though certainly I do not think Yasuke Bozeman will give up that easily.
Slate advances into round 2, and as I mentioned before, after Onyx won the bragging rights tournament last season, you know that Slate wants to match that feat to just a little friendly family competition. We'll see if he can continue to advance with this round 2 matchup, which we'll find out more about later. Next up, we've got an exciting 5-way match here for our semi-main event. And this one is all about Rumble positioning here in multiple ways. Should be exciting. We've got really a large swing in play here in terms of positioning. We're talking about all the way from number 2 in the Machine up to number 20 in Raj Rajwana on the table in this 5-man elimination match. And not only that, the winner of this match will get a shot at the number 25 spot currently held by the Sage, Chiamaka, and Digway in a one-on-one opportunity. So a chance to really move up the charts here with a win tonight and potentially a follow-up win against Indigwe. Big-time opportunity for some of these competitors.
Absolutely, you know, and you were mentioning the large swath between the Rumble spots up for contention here. Number 3, number 8, number 18, and number 20 up for grabs, I believe, tonight.
As well as number 2 for the Machine.
As well as number 2, yes.
A late entrant to this match kind of demanded his way in and gets the opportunity. This fatal 4-way becoming a 5-way match. Machine currently slotted in at number 2 in the Rumble. Big chance for the big man to change his odds if he's able to make it far in this match. Now, elimination style here in this one. First man eliminated will secure the bad news of taking home the number 2 slot at the Right to Fight Rumble. And we'll move on as we eliminate more 2, 3, 8, 18, and 20. And as I mentioned, you know, the winner who secures the number 20 spot will also have an opportunity at number 25. So a potential for up to 23 spots gained here if the Machine were to win. Big chance for him to change his odds considerably.
Absolutely, and looking at it from an elimination perspective, this is really high stakes. This 5-man match, as Anthony Hagar, Roughneck Hagar, comes down to the ring second, looking to improve his chances in the Rumble.
Yeah, and his opportunity at 22 spots here, only slightly less than the Machine. Number 2 and number 3 here for our first 2 entrants in terms of their current Rumble positioning. Not exactly the luck of the draw for either one of them in terms of where they're currently slotted in, but first opportunity for both to change their fortune and change their opportunities here in a few weeks' time at Right to Fight.
Yeah, the key to this one's going to be, even if you don't win, lasting until the final 2 will net you an 18 or a 20th position in the Rumble, and that's a very solid entrance number. Though if you are eliminated, getting eliminated first, almost a death sentence in the Rumble, with scant few opportunities to re-improve your chances. This one might be devastating to a couple of these wrestlers in the ring tonight.
Yeah, short of an Al Sebastian-like run, which unfortunately for Sebastian even ended without a win. Tough to make it from the start of the Rumble all the way to the end. We've only seen it done once, and as I mentioned, Sebastian still not able to win the entire Rumble itself. Eric Draven, the Crow here, big opportunity for him, and a bad draw at number 8, but for the Crow, if he's able just to get in the Rumble, it's going to be a step up from last season where he somehow was cut from the Rumble without anyone noticing until the last moments. Draven, perhaps the most unfair hand of everybody last season, and a number 8 draw so far this season. Not the best start either, but a chance for him to prove that he should have been out there last time. That 25 spot was, I believe, about where he was slotted to come in, and never ended up making it to the ring. So big chance for him here tonight as well to improve his fortune as well.
Yeah, with all the confusion regarding Void and the Ace at last season's Rumble, it's no question that some mix-up occurred and Eric Draven was not able to get down to the ring. That's not the case for El Puma, one of our Royal Rumble winners.
Our first ever Right to Fight Rumble winner, El Puma. Big chance for him as well. He's already got a pretty good draw at 18, but improving to 25 would increase his odds even more. And he forced his way recently into a shot at a title. Wasn't able to get it done. He would like to get another shot at the world title, much like he did back in season 1 with a Rumble win. 18, not too bad, pretty deep into the Rumble, but it was the 22 spot that got it done for Puma last time around. So 20 with a win in this match, and able to follow that up perhaps with a win to push him to 25. Those are good odds for Puma, who has won from the number 22 slot in the past. 25 would be a pretty good one if he were able to secure that over the course of this match and his potential next one, if he's able to win in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. You said it best. This is that mid-20s zone, kind of the Goldilocks zone. Puma got it done from 22. We've seen others get it done from similar ranges. That is kind of where you want to be at, and the closer you are to the end of the Rumble, the better.
Yeah, we've had 3 different slots win the Rumble. 22nd for Puma, 27th for Aloysius SCH, what's ended up being eventual SWA World Champion Luke Thompson at 27th, and Flint Buckshot last season was at 24th. So all around that's a pretty narrow spread in a 30-man event. Just a matter of difference between a few slots, all near the end of this thing. The chance to move to 20, potentially 25, could be a winning entrant. And for Raj Rajwana, who's been impressive as of late, particularly in multi-man matches, perhaps the most to lose in this match, but that caveat, that extra match for the winner of this one gives him even more motivation to defend that 20 spot that he comes in with tonight and secure a chance at number 25 and improve his odds even further.
Certainly, and Raj Rajwana is going to be pretty freshly rested for this one. Last week we saw Raj and Nathan Bogard hit the tag circuit, and Nathan Bogard got it done on his own. Raj got first row tickets to the Nathan Bogard show in their tag pairing, so Raj very fresh in the ring tonight. Gonna have worked no matches in almost 2 weeks.
And we saw perhaps what that toll took on Bogard earlier with his loss in the Ultimate Submission Tournament matchup. could that be good news for Rajwana here? Maybe as fresh as anyone, and a chance here to come away perhaps with a victory. Elimination style 5-way match here. The Machine and Rajwana squaring off, while Hagar, Puma, and Draven kind of turning this into a triple threat here, center of the ring, and out of the ring goes Rajwana.
Yeah, everyone's going to be really looking out for that first elimination. Trying not to get eliminated first or second, as Hagar just dumps Puma from the heavens onto the mat. And Rajwana and Machine going to work out on the outside by the steel steps.
And for those two, really a less chaotic experience. This 3-way match that's happening on the inside, tough to really get anything going. Rajwana driving the head of the Machine down on the inside as Draven dumps Puma off the ropes and then catches some rights from Hagar. Tough to get any momentum going when once you take down one opponent, another turns their attention to you. Rajwana looking for a cover, though, on the outside of the Machine. It's a 1 count barely.
Hagar fights his way back into the ring. Puma had him up on the ropes. Draven on the outside. Hagar just tossing Puma around.
We're going to make sure that the Machine keeps his number 2 slot. Hagar trying to hand it to Puma, but it's just a 1. Oh, Raj off the barricade over there. Send him right into Iron Paradise. And now Puma working on the right arm of Hagar inside. Rajwana taking up the Machine for a spinning power bomb.
What a move from Rajwana as Hagar's got Puma up, back down on the mat.
Oh my, taking him up. Oh, and military press dumps him down. Rajwana is going.
Look at this, and the ref.
And the Machine kicked out almost immediately. An absolute animal somehow survives that attack from Rajwana.
We're moving our way up that entrance ramp slowly, that exposed concrete, dangerous territory.
And Raj
neck breaker
down face first.
Man.
Into the concrete goes the Machine.
Hagar taking quite the breather. Puma off the steel steps. Draven.
Absolutely no sell from those steps on the outside of the ring. Machine trying to fight back against Rajwana, but throws a couple of punches to the gut.
Look at Hagar going for the deadlift power bomb on Puma. Oh,
Puma down and spinning power bomb one more time for Rajwana. He's got the legs hooked. Shoulders down for the Machine. 1, 2, 3. And the Machine is eliminated. He's keeping his number 2 slot. Rajwana with the first elimination.
As we see Hagar going up.
Oh, no.
Second rope, Falcon Arrow.
Avalanche Falcon Arrow, and Rajwana now going to work on Puma. Hagar sneaking in for the cover. Rajwana's done some of the work. They're not going to care if the elimination happens, and it does. Puma's out of this one.
And look at Hagar dumps Rajwana over the ropes, but doesn't get anything out of it.
And good news for Hagar, he's guaranteed to improve his positioning now. El Puma drops all the way from 18 to number 3, a 15-spot slide with his second place elimination.
Quite the detriment to Puma.
Oh,
looking for that improvement to that Goldilocks zone, loses all the way out to number 3. Rajwana in trouble here.
Kicked out at 2. He almost had pick 8 there. Hagar right now in control of this one, the only one on his feet, but Draven with a nice counter. Drop kick for the Crow, takes down Hagar, and look at Rajwana.
He's crawling over.
Trying to take advantage, hooks the leg on the Crow. 1 count kicked out.
Not enough for Eric Draven to go down as Rajwana, Draven, and Hagar all trading blows here.
Squaring up here. Rajwana looks for the kick. Hagar ducks out of the way. Back kick from the Crow, and he catches a kick from Rajwana. Basement drop kick in the corner for the Tiger King. Working on the Crow now. Hagar on the outside. Spinning power bomb on the Crow. It eliminated the Machine. 1, 2, 3. Rajwana sends out the Crow. Draven now in the 8th spot. He's staying right where he was. Hagar, the beneficiary there for sure.
Certainly, maybe sitting on the outside waiting for Draven to go down. Ooh, reverses that. Looks like Raj was setting up for something on the outside, but Hagar got out of it in a hurry. Hits the kneeling DDT, though, and a nice spin kick. Some good offense from Rajwana. Rajwana on fire right now.
He's got
off the steps.
Official eliminations. He really had a third. Hagar snuck in and got the pin, but it was Rajwana who took down Puma. And right now he's going to work on Hagar on the outside. Oh, wow. Out of nowhere and going for the cover. Rajwana looking to clean house, but it's only a 1 count.
Hagar, known for his resilience, certainly as Draven just kind of nonchalantly walks through that.
The Enziguri takes down Hagar. The right hand staggers Roughneck.
You can see Roughneck's really hurting here. Unable to really get anything going. Just staggering around.
And Hagar coming to this match with the number 3 spot. He'll leave with no worse than 18th. But so much still on the line for the winner of this match. Standing up Rajwana. Taking him up.
Oh, uh-oh.
And slamming him down.
All of that force.
Could this be it for Roughneck? 1, 2, 3. Anthony Hagar.
Oh my goodness.
Rajwana fights so hard, gets 3 eliminations. And fortunately for him, he only drops 2 slots. In the Rumble, he'll move from 20 to 18. Hagar, the big beneficiary, going from 3 to 20 with a shot at number 25 now on the sheets for him in the coming weeks.
Yeah, huge opportunity for Hagar. We saw the absolutely explosive offense from him in this match. Maybe only matched or outmatched by Rajwana, but Raj took maybe too much damage in his duel with the Machine, and that allowed Hagar, who had been fighting Puma and Draven, to sneak by with a win here, not taking as much damage as Rajwana, and sealing the deal, elevating himself. 3rd spot in the Rumble to number 20. Talk about meteoric.
And it's a huge drop as well for El Puma, who drops from 18 down to 3 as the second man elimination. Once again, Rajwana eliminated the Machine, did the damage to Puma that resulted in Hagar's elimination, and then eliminated Draven before finally being taken down by Hagar, maybe shouldering too much of the load up to that point. Hagar getting the win. At the very end, he'll have a date with the Sage, Chiamaka, and Digway with a chance at the number 25 spot in the Rumble. Big showing for Rajwana and Hagar. Tough go for the Machine, who comes in number 2. Demanded a chance to improve his standing and is the first one eliminated. Stays right at home. Puma with a big drop. And the Crow Eric Draven also staying place at number 8. We're now to our main event of the night, singles action, and a big one here between these two. Painwrecker taking on the Phoenix Diego Mercer. These are our 2 most recent world champions. Painwrecker dropped the title to the Phoenix Diego Mercer, who dropped it eventually to our current champ, Nathan Bogard. Former champs going head-to-head. And over a few spots here in the Rumble as well. Painwrecker currently slotted in at number 9, Mercer at number 12.
Yeah, this one's going to be mostly bragging rights tonight. Certainly those Rumble spots on the line. Marginal improvement for, I believe, Painwrecker sits at number 9. So marginal improvement for Painwrecker on a win tonight, but this is going to be all bragging rights. 2 former world champs showing what they got in a rematch of that World Championship match that Diego Mercer bested at the time, an unstoppable pain wrecker. We'll have to see how that matchup comes out tonight. I'm sure pain wrecker's been in the lab, been in the gym, working on what went wrong in his match with Diego Mercer.
22-7 for Pain Wrecker, as well as 3 multi-man wins. A one-time world champion, looking for his 23rd win here tonight. That's the most in the SWA by a few as well, leading Triple G in his 19 by 3 wins, could make it 4. Mercer at 15-5, a 2-time champion, winning both the Ascent Championship and the World Championship. He's lost his only match so far this season, which was that world title match a couple of weeks back against Nathan Bogard. But he was 12-2 over the 2 seasons prior. The most meteoric of rises for the Phoenix over those 2 seasons, went from a middling tag team competitor to the best in the world, with a long Ascent title run, becoming the world champion to close out season 3. He would love a shot at that world title back from Nathan Bogard, and Pain Wrecker would love a shot at it back as well. He was 1 day away from having the longest world title run in SWA history, and the Rumble could be the path for both of these men to getting that championship back around their waist.
Absolutely. And Diego Mercer not wanting to start things off slowly. Started off with that running drop kick, but it's been all Pain Wrecker. He's going to stretch the arm out here. Pain Wrecker not really known for some submission offense. But I'm sure he's not above using some. This running drop kick from Diego Mercer.
Up and down with the Hurricane Rana from the Phoenix. Big kick.
Wow.
There. Drops Pain Wrecker immediately. And Mercer, trying to keep the pacing quick here, could benefit him if that's the case.
Pain Wrecker out to the outside real quick.
Back in.
Swinging neck breaker.
Nice takedown there of the Phoenix, but Mercer back to his feet, sweeping the leg of Pain Wrecker there. Chop across the chest, going around another Hurricane Rana. Takes down Pain Wrecker. Boot to the gut, followed up with a forearm. The arm drag from Mercer, and back and forth with these two. DDT on the kneeling Pain Wrecker. Mercer looking for a cover. I'm not sure that's going to be enough, but he gets one.
Gets one on the former champ. Big drop kick to the back there. Another Hurricane Rana. Diego Mercer is on fire right now.
Side headlock here down on the mat for the Phoenix. Working on Pain Wrecker. Chance for Mercer here to catch his breath. Regain some stamina while not allowing his opponent to do the same.
Tosses that dropkick attempt out of the way. Pain Wrecker going to work, but Diego Mercer once again going up for the Hurricane Rana.
Just going around the world there. 4th Hurricane Rana already for Mercer. Doing some lucha things here tonight. Gets the 1 count. Pain Wrecker kicks out of that easily.
Yeah, TM flippy shit on display tonight from Diego Mercer.
Mercer up and down with the missile drop kick.
Signature move
and yet
of Diego Mercer.
Fired up. Reversal there to get back to his feet. Big clothesline from Pain Wrecker. How about a second? Ducks underneath. And tilt-a-whirl backbreaker over the knee. Getting Mercer to his feet. Mercer ducks underneath the grapple attempt and a trio of kicks to the leg of Painwrecker.
This is the drop kick, though. Misses the drop kick again. Gets punished. Big knee lift from Painwrecker. Diego Mercer gets him in the gut, though. Looks like, where are we going? Looks like we're going to the corner.
Head first off the turnbuckle there for Painwrecker. Mercer turning him around, setting him up in the tree of woe, and looking across the ring. Bad news for Painwrecker.
This is what did him in their World Championship match.
Diego Mercer going up top, thinking about going coast to coast.
Gets all of it right on the head.
The damage taken on his own body, could it be worth it? Is it going to be enough for a pinfall? Repositioning Painwrecker, going for the cover. Leg is hooked, shoulders down. 1, 2, and shoulders up. Painwrecker out of it this time.
Not enough to take down the former champ, 1 day short of the longest tenured SWA champion. Says you're going to need at least 2 of those to take me down.
And over the top, gate crasher from Painwrecker. Getting Mercer back up, but a mistake there as Mercer with a counter. Rolls to his feet, catches a clothesline.
What's Diego Mercer thinking here? Going to reposition Painwrecker. Working that leg.
Focusing on the left leg here of Painwrecker. Targeting Painwrecker. Fights out of it. Kicks his way back up to his feet. And clothesline sends Painwrecker to the outside. Mercer up to the top.
He's scoping out. Painwrecker out here.
What is he thinking here? Going off. Doesn't connect with the elbow drop. Painwrecker pushes him to the side, but Mercer lands on his feet.
Uh-oh.
Spins him around with a punch. Painwrecker looking for a sleeper hold, but a nice counter by Mercer.
Nice little drop kick. This match has been back and forth. Oh, big missile drop kick. Diego Mercer hits the second one, I think.
Absolutely launches himself and connects there. And busts Painwrecker open as well. Is that enough to put him away? He's there with the cover. 1, 2, kicked out.
Not enough. You can see that blood appearing very quickly on the forehead of Painwrecker. Quite a deep gash from that missile drop kick.
And now
we're going for a bulldog
for Mercer. And he's thinking high rent district one more. Going up and connecting across the ring. We'll take another look at that. The Phoenix Splash hit from Mercer. The rotation and the impact on Painwrecker. Going for the cover now. That's got to be it for Mercer. 1, 2, and no! The shoulders up from Painwrecker.
These two are not former world champs for no reason. The longevity and the resilience of Painwrecker on display, but he is fighting against maybe the most well-known for such a feat, Diego Mercer, the Phoenix. The longer a match goes on, the more fired up he gets. Ooh, a little disrespectful. A little slap from Painwrecker onto Diego Mercer. Gatecrasher floats over. And he's not done.
Looking to chain it right into Pain. To the brain from Painwrecker.
Not the best positioning, though. Painwrecker's going to move him around. Ref's right there, though. This might be it.
Is it enough? No. Kicked out.
2.5. Pretty slim margins for Diego Mercer.
Painwrecker rolls to the outside. Mercer back up to his perch atop the turnbuckle. Drops the elbow, and again, Painwrecker gets out of the way. Well scouted. Back inside the ring now. And Mercer going to get him. Oh, eye poke.
Pretty dirty from Diego Mercer. Got the eyes of Painwrecker, and we see...
Oh,
my. Oh, missile
Captain
drop kick.
Insano now missile drop kick for the third time. The blood rushing from the head of Painwrecker now.
You can see the blood.
Mercer rolls him over. 2 count.
Just a 2 count, even with all that blood.
An absolute crimson mask for Painwrecker, and Mercer is going up top once more. Ref telling him to think about it. He connects right into the cover. This could be it for Painwrecker. Center of the ring. Mercer 1, 2, kicked out. How is Painwrecker still fighting?
Painwrecker certainly is built different. Multiple missile drop kicks, coast to coast, multiple like 720 sentons, shooting star presses from Diego Mercer. He refuses to go down as Diego Mercer has the headlock in, has to let him go.
Oh, and Painwrecker fighting out of that grapple. Mercer, nice arm drag, takes down Painwrecker. All the momentum right now with the Phoenix, but it still hasn't been enough. Going back to work on the left leg here.
As we see Diego Mercer maybe setting Painwrecker up in a precarious position. Nice reversal, uppercut reversal. Uh-oh.
Painwrecker taking it. Mercer, oh, slams him down face first there. But Mercer fighting back. Drives the knee into the bloodied face of Painwrecker. Basement drop kick to the back in the corner.
And we're going back up to the top rope. High rent district.
Mercer.
Not rent free. Oh my goodness.
Devastating splash. Painwrecker hardly moving. I'm not sure how much fight he can possibly have left. But he's still showing it. Counters the grapple attempt. Floats over the top. Gate crasher. Slams Mercer down for the cover.
Oh my.
1, 2, and no. Kicked out by the Phoenix.
Turning into quite the match between these two former champions as Painwrecker's going to work out the arms. Really stretching Diego Mercer out here.
Mercer trying to get to his feet, trying to get some leverage. Does so indeed. Counters into the missile drop kick. And trying to collect himself. The toll of this match has got to be taken on both of our competitors. Finally rolls Painwrecker over as he wasted too much time. Yes, he has. 2 count. Painwrecker kicks out.
Painwrecker still absolutely in this match. Diego Mercer beside himself has hit him with just about everything twice.
Oh, was going for the sleeper hold, countered by Mercer. Both men busted open in this match. Still fighting on, and Mercer is going to the top for what feels like the 10th time. And connects with the Phoenix Splash again.
This has to be it.
There's
no way.
1, 2, no!
Oh my goodness. Painwrecker lives on.
Somehow with the last little bit of energy, he gets the shoulders up at about 2.9. Cannot believe it.
Painwrecker maybe is kicked out of a dozen pin attempts from Diego Mercer. Still pushing to fight on.
Tries to grab a hold of the Phoenix. Beautiful counter from Mercer. Sends him over the ropes to the apron. Shoulder to the gut. Mercer over the top. Sunset flip power bomb to the outside. Hasn't been able to get it done in the ring. Doing some offense on the outside, but Painwrecker with a counter.
This has to be personal at this point. These two refuse to go down. Blood on both wrestlers. This is a grudge match that we are witnessing here tonight.
Mercer made surprising quick work of Painwrecker in their title match. not the case here tonight. This is the match we expected when these two lined up for the title. They are going to war here tonight in our main event.
Quite the performance from both wrestlers. Painwrecker tosses that dropkick attempt and hits his own in the corner. Nowhere to go for Diego Mercer. He's going to launch him. That buckle bomb.
And how Painwrecker is even still in this match, I'm not sure, but he hits the gate crasher for a third time. Trying to wipe some of the blood off of his face, but there's too much. Repositioning Mercer now. Pulling on the left leg. And now waiting for his opponent to get to his feet. Might be thinking about it. One more time. Pain to the brain. High impact on the bloodied head of Mercer. Painwrecker now looking to end this one. 1, 2, and 3. He's done it.
That is it. Oh my goodness. Painwrecker with an absolute showcase of willingness to keep on fighting for the win. Kicks out of at least a dozen pin attempts by the Phoenix Diego Mercer. We're going to see some good old sportsmanship here. An absolute battle to the death. And what do we see? A handshake afterwards between the two of the top dogs in the SWA.
A deserved sign of sportsmanship for these two. Hell of a match in our main event. Painwrecker somehow survives and even comes away with a win. Moves up 3 spots in the Rumble, trading places here. Painwrecker goes from 9 to 12. Mercer goes from 12 to 9. And that'll do it for us here tonight. It's been a hell of a night here in the SWA. 2 more shows before we get to Right to Fight. A lot more positioning to shuffle in the Rumble. And as well as our round 2 matchups in our Ultimate Submission Tournament, which will continue next week with the first of our round 2 matchups. We look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for coming out tonight and have a good one.